to the crack of dawn. I'm so excited that you're tuning in. Somebody asked me the other day, ask people if they're watching. Are they watching it on YouTube or are they watching it on TV? And I'm like, oh, I don't even know. Anyway, you can watch on both. So if you're like, oh, Tuesday, I don't know if I can be around Tuesday, just YouTube it. Nutmeg TV, the crack of dawn. And all sorts of programs you can do it with. It's so fun, so easy. I feel old, but you know, it's okay. I love getting old. It means that I'm smarter. So here's what we're gonna do today. We went down to the Highland Park Market again, where they have luxury, gorgeous cupcakes. Every time I get these things, they tip over. Look at that one, tips right over. I mean, look at, but that's okay. But I didn't want it to tip over. So, you know, they need to put them in those, maybe like a carton of eggs. They need to figure out how to do that. But they did have really cute ways of doing it. Looks like we have a cheesecake. This one's called a vanilla something that tipped over. This one is probably a chocolate German. And, you know, we got this camera guy, Zach, on cameras. He's going to Germany, 12 days. Can you believe it? I can't even believe it. He's so lucky. Germany, I remember we had a military friend named Rod McDonald. How are you, Rod, living in LA? No, Las Vegas. Rod dragged us all over Frankfurt and everywhere else that he dragged us, and it was beautiful. Lots of Hummels, lots of military stuff, because he was a Army guy. So, you know, lots of tanks, things like that. So we hope he has fun there. Cupcakes are a great thing to paint. They're easy, they're fun. And last time I came here, Nicole Miller, she sent me a bottle of wine. It's empty. Because when I left here last week, I said, you know what? I'm gonna stop at Demetrius's. I'm gonna ask him if he thinks it's any good, because he's a wine sommelier. I don't know what it's called. It's something fancy, but it's just like saying I'm a plein air painter. You know, just say you're painting outside. You don't have to be a sommelier or whatever it is. But anyway, we had it. It was me and Steve and Mike Grandy and I don't know who else, maybe another guy, Mike Aaron, I don't know. We loved it. It was great. So Nicole Miller, thank you so much. So I'm gonna put that there. We're gonna start. You've seen me paint cupcakes before. It's so easy. And what you do is, I hope you can see, I've got Bob here in the background, and we love Bob. Tyler just walked in. That means we have a fourth camera, which means please don't focus on the fact that I have no teeth on the right. We're gonna be fixing that. It's all right. You know, I'm trying to look good, getting better over here. But these cupcakes are gonna look way better than me, so we're just gonna focus on that. So here's what we're gonna do. I have 3 to choose from. One is a cheesecake. I'm gonna make a round thing. It's like an egg. And you know what? When Coachy comes on, this is how you make the St. Louis Blues. You make an egg, and then you make a thing that goes up like a music note, and then it goes over. Very easy. So I'm gonna do one cupcake here, and I'm gonna make a line going down, and a smiley face, just like that. Then it has all these cherries. They're all over it. They're gorgeous. You don't have to be crazy with it, but they're beautiful cherries. Then there's this vanilla one. This one comes over here. It's a little bigger, and it's like this, okay? And again, it has this paper thing, and it goes into this one, and it goes down. These are a lot of fun to paint. Everybody loves desserts. I like salt, so I don't think there's a salt cupcake. Although people do weird stuff with pizza. Who puts pineapple on a pizza? I mean, I can't believe it. And then Demetrius had a pizza. It's called, I think it's called dessert pizza. And it actually has chocolate and like whipped cream on the pizza. I don't like that. Now, I'm gonna make this, nothing against you, D, because we love the pizza. Lots of people like it. We're gonna go like this, because the topping goes around. And then we're gonna make these little W's, see? Yep. And those are gonna go around, and those are part of the paper that holds your cupcake together. And we might even go into 2 episodes. I've got these gorgeous earrings on. Thank you to Tabitha and Todd from Avon. They just gave them to me. I was like, oh no, I can't wear fake stuff. It's gonna wreck my ears. I can't. They're like, well, this is hyperallergenic and it totally works. And I'm like, oh no, I can't. And I put them on. Haven't taken them off since. They look real. So I'm gonna make the chocolate one. That one's gonna go over here, okay? And then we're gonna go up like this. So Nicole Miller, I'm so excited that she's watching. She must like my dress. Tonight I've got a very nice one on. It's not a Nicole Miller, but I will wear more of your outfits if you send them, and I won't get any paint on them. My chocolate one is here, and again, it goes down, and these little things are gonna go here, okay? You always want a nice plate. I have this nice plate that I grabbed. It used to have a bow that went through it. It used to go in and out of here, and then you tie a big bow around the top. It looked gorgeous. But then, you know, you put it in the dishwasher with the bow, and the whole thing goes to, you know, a dog's dish, dog's dinner, as Joanne said. Speaking of Joanne, we went grocery shopping. Meg didn't come with us, but I did see Meg the next morning. You know, I told you my husband loves to cook. Let's make this plate. It kind of goes around like this, and then it goes off of the plate. You don't really see it, okay? And then it goes like this. It kind of wavy, like that. So Joanne and I went shopping, and we missed Meg. But, you know, my husband bought these fancy knives, very fancy ones. They were probably $40 a piece. And I was trying to cut a lemon. I think it was a lemon. And the knife fell on the table, and it went right into my leg, like a banana. So I called Meg, and I'm like, can you come over? Because it's pretty bad. It's like John Belushi playing Julia Childs with the chop and broccoli. Bad. So she comes over with her big doctor kit, and she's like, let me just stitch you right up at my table. I'm so glad I have friends like that. So she fixed it. It's great. I could never do that. Cooking, you know, a career is a big thing to think about. For all you kids out there watching, you got to think, what do you want to do? Because a lot of people say, oh, I want to be this because then I'll be rich. Well, that's not good. I got to like both. I don't think there's anything wrong with liking a career because you're going to make money, but cripe, you can't just rip people open and do stuff like that, you know, if you don't like it. So I can't believe it. I'm so blessed to have these friends that are so smart and so nice. And she didn't judge me. She actually believed me that the knife really went off the kitchen cutting the lemon. But it did. It was not a Scott Peterson ordeal over here. So let's see. We do have the bottle of wine in the background. So I'm going to put that back there, okay? And you're just going to see a little of it going up like this, just so you know Nicole Miller is back there, and she's got her own label, okay? So we're going to put that there. And her little signature is very easy to see because it kind of goes up. It's like this, Nicole, like that. And then she goes like this. And that's how you recognize her clothes. Very expensive stuff, but very affordable. I was visiting my mother last week with my sister, and we went to Northampton. It's pretty much a lot of hippie clothes and stuff like that, but then there's two, Kathy Cross and Ode. Oh my gosh, couple more. Very expensive, but very nice, so I was there. So let's see, we're gonna start with the paint. This is so fun. This is a throwaway palette. Okay, and I've got white, I've got black, I've got yellow ochre, I've got burnt sienna, brown, couple different kinds of red, and this thing doesn't belong on that. I'll put that over here, okay? And then we're gonna start by taking a big brush. We got some water here, right out of the water bubbler from the green room, and I'm gonna dip this in here, okay? Now this thing that my cupcakes are on, it looks white, but it's not. It is a grayish yellow. And you're thinking, how does she see that? But I know it. I'm smart. I know how to paint. So I'm going to make this whole thing this grayish thing color, okay? And then I'll go back with the white later. And we might go into 2 episodes, and it's so fun, okay? Because when you look at this, it looks like it's white. You think, what is she doing with that gray? How can she be painting something that's white and she's doing gray? Well, I'll show you, okay? So I'm going to put that in there, paint the whole darn thing like that. Okay. Shipping off to the Cape last time. This time we're going to Martha's Vineyard, and we're going to go on my brother-in-law's boat. It's about as big as a great white. I was just telling the crew over here. Those things are everywhere. So, you know, people that, you know, they let their dog go. Never mind people swimming around. They let a black lab, oh, it's the vineyard. I got a black lab, oh, a black dog cafe. Then they let the dog go running down the beach, and That thing could be Pippin. Easy. Pippin, Pippin. And then the float floats up and the thing's gone. I mean, that thing looks like a seal with legs. A black dog. Oh. So be careful when you're down at Cape Cod with anything black, dog, kids, anything. A black dog in the water, a brown dog, they look like seals, you know? So you gotta watch out for that. Now, the background is sort of the color of my table. My table is like it's like a brown, okay? So I'm gonna take this brown and I'm gonna make my table in the background. It's gonna be so nice. I'm gonna go right over that Nicole Miller that I went in and did, okay? And again, anybody going on vacation. There's a lot of beaches around here. We've got Watch Hill, we've got Mesquamaket. You know, Watch Hill is very expensive now. I used to go, and it was like $350 a night. Now, it's more. So I got a place, it's called Harbor View Landing, thanks to Becca Kaminsky's father. Thank you, Father, down in Arizona. He told me to stay here, and it was expensive, but I thought, you know what? He said, if you want something nice, and I said, yeah. I am sick of staying at the Hampton Inn my whole life. I mean, I love it there. The free breakfast, the pool, you know, I love it. But you know what? Let me spend some money for once and go somewhere nice, because that's what I want to do. So I decided for 2 nights I'm going there. It's just 2. And we're going to see our friends. We haven't seen them in a while. Danimal. We don't call them that for a reason, but we love Danimal. Oh. And his wife is a teacher like me, so I've known her my whole life. She's probably a little more organized than I am, but she doesn't teach art. She teaches like 4th grade, and they live over in Stonington, so when we go to Mystic, it's gonna be fun. Okay, I'm gonna put the back of that, you know, the table in there. It's gonna be so nice, okay? The house on my street going up for auction, 20 grand is all you need. Put down for the Nazos. Tony Nazzo, love that guy. He lived to be about 97. And yeah, his house is going up for auction. So anybody that wants to live on Farmstead Lane in Farmington, it's a very affordable place to live. And you can be my neighbor. Oh, imagine that. You can ask me all sorts of homeowners things. You know, I know how to do everything. Plumbing, heating. Just kidding. That's why I want my kids to go to trade school. Then I could say, kids, the plumbing is not working. Think you could give me a handle on that? I shouldn't have switched colors because I still have this chocolate cupcake to make. But you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to make this cream cheese looking one. These, I think it's called a cheesecake. People love cheesecake. The weirdest thing is I don't think there's cheese in it. Do you think? I mean, maybe there's cream cheese. Cream cheese. But I mean, why do they make a big deal? Like it's cheese. That's kind of gross, really. But maybe it's cream cheese. Yeah, that makes more sense. But I don't know. It's like the pizza. I can't believe the stuff people put on the pizza. So I'm doing this cream cheese kind of look, okay? It's a little bit more yellow on one side. So see, I can add that yellow over here a little. And the trick is you want globs. The globs look really real. They look real. So I'm gonna do this white one over here, okay? We'll put that one in there, okay? And then last but not least, I'm going back to the brown, which was not that smart, but that's okay. Let's put it in. So we're gonna go very dark here. This is a very dark brown, but I've got a couple different browns here, okay? And I'm gonna put that on there, okay? So that I have a nice cupcake. 10 minutes we have, it's so long, it's so weird that I could, actually the cupcakes take longer. Kat's gonna do a show on how to make organic cupcakes. She said you can get everything at Ocean State. And I was like, really? I already get everything at Ocean State. Like, what more can I get? She said, stuff, you know, organic stuff. So, you know, I'm there a lot. Yeah, I love it there. The staff, I'll tell you, is great there. It's not just Coachy. Everybody's great. Helen, Carolyn. Everybody's gorgeous. I mean, even Bob here. My boyfriend, he's coming on the Steamship Authority, or maybe the Island Queen. I think we're gonna get some hits. We're gonna have the crack of dawn with the glasses going over on this island, on the Island Queen, and it's gonna be so fun. And then we're gonna try to get some great white, you know, shots. I'm gonna go in and I'm gonna do in between my cupcake platter like this, but it's gonna have to be brown. So that was a little dumb, but that's okay. I love it. We're gonna put that there. So we're gonna do one here, and there's one there, one there. Go nice and loose, you know. Then I'm going away with some girls from the senior center. We're going back to Mystic. Oh, we can't wait. One of them got some Airbnb. I can't believe it. And a lot of us didn't know what that was. They didn't know what it was. An Airbnb, what? How is that a bed and breakfast if someone owns it? I said, I don't know. I don't know. Now, the last thing we're going to do is going to be really fun, but we might even go into the next episode. I'm not really sure. I'm just going to try to loosen up here. I am going to do some of this. Thank gosh. I thought that was oil paint. It's not. I'm so lucky. So it's a red watercolor. People say you can mix watercolors with acrylic paint. I don't know. I'm doing it because I want to. So I'm going to put these in here, okay? And we're going to make them super shiny looking so that they really look real, okay? Because you really want them to look real. And then we have some sprinkles on the other cupcake. I haven't made cupcakes in a while. Every now and then I make them. Cornbread is something that I make every now and then. That's pretty easy. Let's do some sprinkles. The sprinkles are usually some weird colors like this green. So I can take this green out or I can just use what I have. And that'll be fun. Okay. And then we're gonna do this. Okay, I've got a smaller brush for the sprinkles. So I'm gonna put some sprinkles on that one, and then I'm gonna do something really crazy. It's so fun. It's really fun. And I hope that we had a art show at the Senior Center, June 23rd. Very nice place to go. I'm gonna put some sprinkles on. Might not be the same as the sprinkles in front of the one I'm doing, but that's okay. I'm gonna put that on. They're gonna get a little lighter in some places because the light's gonna hit it some places. So you're gonna put the light in different places because that's how it's gonna hit your sprinkles, okay? Put those around like that. And then we have, the wine was actually a rosé. And Al Nixon sent it over. He said, Nicole loves your show. My husband was like, no, I think that you love her show. And I'm like, what? You know what? I don't even know. So I'm gonna put the rosé wine in the bottle. Now it's gonna be a little odd looking, but that's okay. I'm just doing it anyway. I'm doing it anyway. And then I'm gonna go in and I'm gonna do these cherries a little bit more. Now you can put big globs like this, see? When you're really trying to make a point, it helps to do that. See that? It looks so good. Now I'm gonna show you a big trick. It's so fun. Oh my gosh, I can't believe it. My daughter did this great video of me being a hot dog, and my face was on a hot dog. It was so great. So what you do is you take a cupcake, one of these. They make these with cannolis, because I know. I used to work at a lot of restaurants, and you know what? Guess why? Oh, because I got fired. Huh. People think, oh, wow, you have a lot of experience, Dawn. And I'm like, no, I actually didn't last. I was working at Mr. Donut. So put this in here. Mr. Donut. My dad goes, Dawn, you're working 96 hours a week. I go, Dad, I can handle it. I want to make tons of money. He goes, you're going to turn into a lunatic, which I did. And I filled all the donuts wrong. So someone in the morning, I'll take 6 of those apple-filled ones. I'm like, here you go. Huh. I'll take 7 of those chocolate-frosted, cinnamon-filled maple. I'm like, there you go. Well, I've got 5 minutes. This is so great. I'm going to fill my pastry container. I'm going to fill it with brown, but there's not a lot of brown in here. So you know what? I'm going to fill it with black. It's a little crazy, but I'm going to do it anyway. So I'm going to go in here with the black, and I'm just going to squeeze out this. This is like a secret, because people say, Dawn, how do you make that cupcake look so real? And I'm like, well, there's a lot of tricks. It's like people say, you look like you've lost 50 pounds. Well, you ever hear about a show at the mall called Spanx? Okay, so here we go. We're right in here. I'm going to go and I'm going to decorate my cupcake, all like this. It's black, so a lot of people really don't eat a black cupcake, but it's working. It looks pretty good. Whoops, it's not working now, but I'm going to make it. I'm going around here, and this is so fun. It's sort of like frosting a real cake, except it gets very messy. And you know, you want these to look a little 3D. When you're letting this dry, you probably want to do this, but watch what I'm going to do. This is fun. I am going to make a cherry on the top. I'm going to take a gigantic glob of red like this, and I'm going to put it right on top of my cupcake, right here. Oh my gosh, it looks so good. What if our producers eat the darn canvas instead of the cupcake? That is gorgeous. Okay, I'm making another one. This one is going to be a pink cupcake. No, a pink maraschino cherry. Whoops, I think I did mix oil paint with water. Now that's a no-no. Eleanor and I do that every now and then. And you know, I mean, I don't know who sees better, me or her, but oof, we have trouble. I'm going to do a little of this. I'm going to frost this one, a little pink. I'm going to go over some of those sprinkles, a little pink there. Again, dripping, but fun. If you're a realist, you probably aren't going to do cupcakes like this, but they are fun. And really, the whole point is to make this thing look real. So I'm just going to keep going here. Going around, making these cupcakes. Oh, they look gorgeous. Ooh, that looks good. I'm changing my Nicole Miller bottle. All right, Nicole, sorry, but I'm going to put you in the next episode. Oh, really? That's such a good idea. I can't believe it. So we're going to just put these little things up here so you can see how gorgeous they are. They should have a cupcake salad bar. Why don't they do that? You could put your own sprinkles on. I mean, they had those yogurt places. Those were a disaster, I have to say. There's a couple that were all right. I'm going to change the background, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to make it black just because I want to. I don't know why. I'm going to do it. You know, sometimes you have to say, oh, no, Nicole's going to get mad at me, but, you know, she'll be in the next episode because 2 minutes left. I just have to figure out what I'm going to do, and I really want this to look real. Sometimes what you can do with the cupcake is you can take a little teeny dab of white like this, and you can put it on top of the cherry like this. Whoops. See that? And it looks real. And I'm going to do another one on this one. And then what am I going to do next? Maybe I'll do one more over here. I don't know. I mean, I have to keep going back and forth. It's like girls with their outfits. Does this look good? Does that look good? Oh my gosh, I can't even believe it. We don't know, actually. That's what I say to people. I don't know. Do you think I should wear this or that? I don't know. Don't ask me. Look what I'm wearing. Okay, we're putting that like that so it looks like a real cherry. We'll bring a little bit of this down here. Okay, so it looks real. Maybe I'll put another cherry. Maybe I'll put like a raspberry. I'll put a raspberry. So a raspberry could be in there, and that would be more like this. And I got 1 minute left with my raspberry. That looks beautiful. Now I'm going to spend the rest of the time filling up the black on the background. I hope you've been having a great time. Please tune in because we love it. And going over the Nicole. Sorry, Nicole. We love Nicole Miller. Bob and I will be on the boat. Hopefully, we'll see you over there. If you want to come on the show, please tune in and you know, just call down at Nutmeg TV. Let them know you're watching. Watch on YouTube. Let us know how you're watching. And we just love it. We're going to take this show everywhere. We're going to have a great time with it. And I can't thank enough of the Nutmeg TV staff members, the people that own it. I mean, this is such a great station. You should see. They have everything everybody else doesn't have. And we have really good shows. I mean, really good shows. 10 seconds left. I can't believe it. So we don't know what to do with the guinea pig while we leave for the vineyard. I think I should pick him up, put him with Bob. We'll bring him with a guinea pig on the boat. Island Queen, Coco and Bob on the vineyard. And there, we'll do that.